Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. In The Independent, Tessa Dunlop tells us about Kate the Huntress. Dunlop writes, "How does she do it against the odds while all around her lose their heads? The Princess of Wales consistently manages to square the royal circle and showcase the quiet qualities of industry, intent and Englishness. With masterful precision, in the wake of last year's cancer scare, Her Royal Highness doubled down on this streamlined royal brand. These days, she is sharper, more exquisitely elegant, less demure and more deliberate. There will be no more talk of designer labels. Her family deserves better than mid-range Adelaide cottage. Forest Lodge is a sizable upgrade. As for also-ran royals, Kate has absolutely no truck with the Windsors' unseemly stragglers." Weeks before Fergie was exposed as hellaciously obsequious, money-grabbing member of the Epstein entourage, untouchable Kate gracefully rebuffed the then Duchess of York's advances on the steps of Westminster Cathedral. At the Duchess of Kent's funeral, the flagrantly entitled Fergie skulked behind the impregnable princess. She had no chance. The sharp contrast between the two women was eye-popping. Kate's arch face, a fitting riposte to the already sombre day, dubbed the protective Huntress by one royal watcher. Once more, the Windsors' meticulous player has fended off danger. Her poise and ice queen exterior, the alchemy that has led to this new alpha epitaph. Huntress Kate, the untouchable royal charm, silently signalling that enough is enough. Yards away on the same step, William mirrored his wife's behaviour in the face of Andrew's buffoonery. Dunlop reminds us that back in 2013, Hilary Mantel described Kate as a jointed doll on which certain rags are hung, a shop window mannequin with no personality of her own. Mantel wrote that Kate appeared to have been designed by committee and built by craftsmen. Dunlop writes that right down to her beautifully manicured fingertips, there is nothing accidental about Kate. Seared into the nation's story and William's childhood narrative was the demise of his late great-mother Diana, the most hunted person of the modern age. It can't be a coincidence that the prince's wife has subsequently been dubbed Diana's polar opposite, a huntress. As Mantel observed, she appears precision-made, so different from Diana, whose human awkwardness and emotional incontinence showed in her every gesture. Kate may be juggling a demanding royal diary, but it appears she's found a new way to unwind through meditation. According to the Mail on Sunday, Kate has been learning the practice from none other than British contemporary artist Chris Levine, famed for his ethereal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II titled Lightness of Being. Levine's 2004 image of the late Queen, eyes closed in a moment of stillness between shots, has become one of the most iconic royal portraits of the modern era. "This shot was actually an outtake," Levine told Hello. "A couple of years later, I was looking through the work and thought, wow, that's pretty powerful. It's the most evocative image of a royal by any artist, and it's become a historic work." It's that very image which is said to have inspired Catherine to explore meditation herself. Meditation joins a list of hobbies the Princess of Wales has long pursued for personal well-being. She remains an avid tennis player and passionate supporter of the sport through her role as patron of the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club. In 2023, she shared on Mike Tyndall's The Good, the Bad and the Rugby podcast that her matches with Prince William often come with a competitive edge, where the couple try to out-mental each other on the court. Prince William offered a glimpse of royal humour and a touch of nostalgia while showing actor Eugene Levy around Windsor Castle. As the pair explored the historic halls, the Prince of Wales shared one of his favourite anecdotes about a particularly confused tourist. "The tour guides get to hear some funny stories," he said. "We heard back one time that," I won't name the nationality of the tourist, "they were looking around the castle going, wow, this place is incredible, but why did they have to build the castle so close to Heathrow Airport?" William laughed, adding, "I know my history is bad, but that's another level." For context, Windsor Castle was originally built by William the Conqueror in the 11th century, some 9 centuries before Heathrow opened as a small airfield in 1930. While guiding Levy through St. George's Hall, William also reflected on childhood memories at Windsor. "My cousins and I and the family would chase each other up and down here and do silly games," he recalled. "I remember these carpets weren't here, and there were a couple of spots where you used to have to watch out because you'd get a massive splinter. It was really dark, wooden oak floor." The prince revealed that he's kept the family tradition alive with his own children, saying, "We come in after hours and chase each other around sometimes. Fortunately," he added with a grin, "it's a lot easier now. My children don't realize how lucky they are." More Palace in just a moment. During her brief time as a working royal, Meghan Markle's style underwent a dramatic transformation from Hollywood glamour to polished palace sophistication. But a long-standing fashion mystery still follows her. Did that infamous label mishap in Tonga suggest she was borrowing designer outfits to meet royal fashion expectations? The incident dates back to October 2018 when the newly married Duke and Duchess of Sussex landed in Tonga during their first overseas tour. Meghan stepped off the plane in a £380 self-portrait dress and with its tag still visibly fluttering in the breeze. While many chalked it up to a simple oversight, others speculated it pointed to a deeper reality, that many of Meghan's outfits during her royal tenure were on loan from luxury designers. Accepting free clothing is strictly prohibited under royal protocol, but borrowing pieces temporarily from fashion houses is permitted. Celebrity stylist Martine Alexander told the Daily Mail that such an arrangement would have been entirely plausible. If Meghan was working with a stylist, they may well have contacted PR companies or brands directly to ask if they can borrow pieces. The practice is common in the fashion world where stars wear loaned pieces before returning them, but it becomes more complicated for a royal, especially one newly navigating palace etiquette. Fashion expert Jane Tippett described the Tonga tag moment as a sloppy mistake and a sign that she was a new working royal who didn't yet have her ducks in a row. Further evidence, some stylists say, lies in Meghan's rarely repeated outfits. While Princess Catherine is known for re-wearing favourite ensembles, Meghan has been seen in many items only once, suggesting they may not have been hers to keep. Celebrity stylist Rochelle White also noted that Meghan's long, wide-leg trousers, such as the beige St. Agnes pair she wore in the Hamptons earlier this year, could indicate unaltered loan pieces designed for taller models. The Duchess could be working with a designer or stylist where it's not possible to have alterations done, either because the pieces have to be returned or because they belong to the brand, she explained. Experts agree the approach would have been both practical and economical. Tippett added it's a smart way to handle wardrobe expectations. It allows Meghan to look the part without having to purchase every piece. Since stepping back from royal life, Meghan's fashion freedom has expanded, though not without criticism. Her post-palace wardrobe, including luxury pieces from Dior, Caroline Herrera and Ulla Johnson, has been valued in the tens of thousands, reigniting debate over her image. Public relations expert Ryan McCormick told Daily Mail, "Wearing that kind of expensive jewellery communicates, I am in the upper class. It's a conflicting message that makes it difficult for some people to connect with her." Still, others argue that borrowing designer fashion remains one of Meghan's most strategic moves, a blend of practicality, sustainability and style. Marketing expert Estelle Kieber put it succinctly, designers gain exposure and Meghan maintains her polished image while championing the idea of re-wearing or borrowing instead of buying. It's a win-win. During her recent trip to Washington, D.C. for the Fortune Most Powerful Women Summit, the Duchess was spotted with a sleek Longchamp travel bag that quickly caught the attention of fans online. In footage shared on Instagram, the eagle-eyed followers noticed the bag was monogrammed with DS, a subtle nod to her royal title, the Duchess of Sussex. The design comes from Longchamp's My Pillage signature range, known for its customizable options. Shoppers can choose from 14 canvas colors, a variety of prints and motifs, and finishes in either silver or gold hardware. Meghan's version featured a minimalist natural palette and personalized embossing, offering both sophistication and practicality. Crafted from 100% recycled polyester with Russian leather trim, the bag balances sustainability with style. Its generous size makes it ideal for travel, easily accommodating essentials for a short getaway. A removable, adjustable strap allows it to be worn cross-body or carried by hand, while a zip and snap closure keep everything secure. Our bag says PI on it. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple, or the app of your choice. Leave us a nice review if you're enjoying the show. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue. And good times.